Hello, and welcome back to MotiveX English, the podcast where we chat about everyday life to help you learn real, useful English. I'm Leo.
And I'm Maya. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your commute, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we've got you covered.
So, the topic today, it's one that probably gives some of you a little bit of stress just hearing the word. We're talking about exams.
Oh, exams, that word. I think everyone, everywhere, in every language has a strong feeling about that word. It can mean stress, late nights, lots of coffee, but also success, relief, and big achievements.
Exactly. So today, we're going to break it all down. We'll talk about the different types of exams, how to prepare for them, the big day itself, and that amazing feeling when it's all over. We'll use simple, clear English, perfect for beginners, and we'll repeat key phrases so you can really learn them.
And we want this to be a conversation with you. So please, if you have exam stories or tips, share them with us on our social media at MotiveX English. Now, let's start at the very beginning. When you hear the word exam, what's the first thing you think of?
My first thought is a big, quiet room. Rows of desks, the sound of pens scratching on paper, and the clock on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. That feeling of time passing. How about you?
For me, it's the before feeling. The night before, the books open on my desk, my notes everywhere, trying to remember everything. That mix of nervousness and focus. But exam is actually a short word for examination. It just means a formal test of your knowledge or skills in a subject.
Right. And there are so many different types. In school, you have your regular midterm exams and final exams. Sometimes you have pop quizzes. Those are small surprise tests.
Pop quizzes. Teachers love them, students hate them. Then for university, you have big entrance exams to get into college. And for jobs, you might have a certification exam to prove you can do something, like IT or accounting.
And of course, for our listeners learning English, there are big international exams like the TOEFL, IELTS, or Cambridge exams. Those can feel huge, but they're just stepping stones.
So many types, but the feelings are often the same. Let's talk about those feelings. A very common word is nervous. I feel nervous about my exam. It's like a fluttering in your stomach.
Yes, or anxious. I'm feeling anxious about the math test. It's a bit stronger than nervous. Sometimes people say they have butterflies in their stomach. That's a great idiom. It means feeling nervous and fluttery inside.
But it's not all bad. You can also feel prepared or unprepared. I studied all week, so I feel prepared. Or, oh no, I didn't study enough. I feel completely unprepared.
I'm not ready. I know nothing. We've all been there. Okay, so let's move away from the panic and talk about getting prepared. This is the most important part, right? Preparation.
Absolutely. Step 1 is always knowing what's on the exam. Your teacher might give you a review sheet or tell you the chapters or topics that will be covered. You have to know what to study.
Good point. You wouldn't study French history for a biology exam. So first, find out the scope of the exam. Scope means what's included. Then you make a study plan.
A study plan. This is key. You plan your time. If the exam is in 2 weeks, you don't try to learn everything the night before. That's called cramming.
Cramming. Trying to put all the information in your brain at the last minute. It's not very effective. Your brain is like a suitcase. If you try to pack it too fast, things get messy and fall out. A study plan means you break the material down into small pieces. Today, I will study Chapter 1. Tomorrow, Chapter 2.
And how do you study? Well, everyone is different. Some people are visual learners. They learn by seeing. They use flashcards, diagrams, and color-coded notes.
Some are auditory learners. They learn by hearing. They might record themselves reading notes and listen back, or explain the topic to a friend. That's actually a great method. Teaching someone else is a fantastic way to learn.
And some are kinesthetic learners. They learn by doing. They might write things out again and again, or use physical objects to understand a concept.
So try different study techniques. Rewrite your notes, make outlines, answer practice questions. Many textbooks have practice tests or sample questions at the end of a chapter.
And don't forget the power of a study group, getting together with a few classmates to review. You can quiz each other. You might say, "Hey, can you quiz me on the vocabulary words?" Or, "I don't understand this grammar rule. Can you go over it with me?" Go over means to review or explain.
But a warning about study groups, they need to stay focused. Sometimes a study group can become a chat group very quickly. Okay, let's talk about biology. Oh, did you see the new movie last weekend? Stay on task.
So true. Okay, so you've made a plan, you've studied, but your brain needs fuel. We have to talk about health. You can't study well if you're tired and eating junk food.
This is so important. Get enough sleep, especially the night before the exam. A tired brain is a slow brain. Eat healthy food, fish, nuts, fruits, brain food, and stay hydrated. Drink water, not just coffee or energy drinks.
And take breaks. You can't study for 8 hours without stopping. Use the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Stand up, stretch, walk around. Then go back for another 25 minutes.
Perfect. Now, let's imagine. The studying is done. It's the night before the big exam. What do you do?
The night before? First, I double-check the time and location of the exam. My English exam is at 9 a.m. in room 205. I don't want to be late. Then I get all my materials ready. This is called getting your things in order.
What materials?
At least 2 pens, 2 pencils, an eraser. Sometimes a calculator if it's allowed. My student ID, a bottle of water. I put it all in my bag. Then I try to relax. I might watch a little TV, listen to calm music. I do not try to learn new things. It's too late for that. It will just make me more nervous.
Good advice. Then you go to bed at a reasonable time. Set your alarm, maybe even 2 alarms, and then it's morning. Exam day.
Okay, it's today, exam day. I get up, eat a good breakfast, oatmeal, maybe an egg, something that will give me energy for a few hours. I get dressed in comfortable clothes, then I leave early. I want to avoid stress from traffic or a late bus.
Yes, give yourself plenty of time. You arrive at the exam location. The room is probably already filling up. You see your classmates. Everyone looks serious. What do you feel?
The nerves are back. Butterflies. My heart might be beating fast. My heart is pounding. That's normal. Everyone feels it. The key is to breathe. Take slow, deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Remind yourself that you prepared. You are ready.
You find your seat, you take out your pens, the examiner or teacher comes in, they give the instructions, listen carefully. They might say, you have 2 hours, write your name on the answer sheet, no talking. When you finish, bring your paper to the front.
And then the moment. They say, you may begin, or start now, and the room becomes completely silent except for the turning of pages and the writing sounds.
You look at the first page. Oh no, your mind goes blank. My mind went blank. This is a classic panic moment. What do?
Don't panic. Skip it. Go to the next question. Find a question you can answer. Start there. Getting one answer down will build your confidence. You can go back to the difficult one later. And always read the questions carefully. Sometimes we make mistakes because we read too fast.
Great tip. Now, different types of exam questions. You have multiple choice where you choose A, B, C, or D.
With multiple choice, the instructions might say, choose the best answer. Sometimes you can eliminate the wrong answers. If you're not sure, cross out the answers you know are wrong first. It improves your chances.
Then you have true-false questions. Mark T for true, F for false. Be careful with words like always or never. They often make a statement false.
Then there are short answer questions. Maybe you need to write one sentence or a definition. Define the word ecosystem or name 3 types of rock.
And the big one, essay questions. Write an essay on the causes of World War I. For these, you need to plan your answer quickly. Make a mini outline on your scrap paper. Introduction, main point 1, main point 2, conclusion. Then write clearly.
And keep an eye on the time. Pace yourself. If you have 2 hours and 100 questions, that's a little more than 1 minute per question. Don't spend 10 minutes on question 1.
What about at the end, when you finish early?
If you have time left, go over your answers. Review your work. Check for silly mistakes. Did you answer every question? Did you put your name on it? Never leave early if you have time to check. You might catch an error.
And then, time's up. The teacher says, pens down, stop writing. You hand in your paper, and
It's over. The weight is off your shoulders. The post-exam feeling. It's a mix of relief and exhaustion. You walk out of the room and everyone is talking at once. Like, how did you do? What did you put for question 5? That was so hard.
the post-exam discussion. It's a ritual, but be careful, sometimes it can make you more nervous if you think you got an answer wrong. Maybe it's better to just say, I'm glad it's over, let's not talk about it yet.
Yes, go do something fun. Treat yourself. Go get a coffee with friends. Watch a movie. Your brain needs a break. You've earned it.
Now, the hard part. Waiting for the results. This can take days or weeks. You might feel impatient. You just want to know. Finally, the day comes. The grades are posted or the teacher hands back the papers.
The moment of truth. You look at your score. Let's talk about the results. If you did very well, you passed with flying colors. You might have gotten an A+ or a high score. You aced the test. That means you did exceptionally well.
Congratulations. You should be proud. You might feel overjoyed or relieved. All your hard work paid off. Call your family. Celebrate.
If you did okay, you passed. You got a satisfactory grade, maybe a B or C. You met the requirements. You can feel good about that. It's a pass.
And if you didn't do as well as you hoped, you might have failed or not passed. You got a failing grade. This feels terrible. You might feel disappointed, upset, or embarrassed.
It's a really tough feeling, but it is not the end of the world. Everyone fails at something sometimes. The most important thing is what you do next. You learn from your mistakes. You figure out what went wrong. Did you not study the right material? Were you too nervous? Then you make a new plan. You can often retake the exam or do extra credit to improve your grade.
Exactly. An exam is a measure of your knowledge on one day. It is not a measure of your intelligence or your worth as a person. It's just a test. You can always try again.
That's such an important message. So for our listeners who are preparing for English exams, do you have any specific tips?
For English exams, practice is everything. For listening, like in the IELTS or TOEFL, listen to podcasts like this one every day. Get used to different accents, British, American, Australian.
For reading, read articles online. Start with simple news sites for learners. For writing, you have to practice writing regularly. Keep a journal in English, even just a few sentences a day. For speaking, talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. I am making coffee. Now I am walking to the bus stop. It feels silly, but it works. Or use language exchange apps to find a partner.
And learn exam-specific strategies. For the reading section, don't try to understand every single word. Scan for keywords. Look for the main idea. For essay writing, memorize some useful linking words like however, furthermore, in conclusion, to make your writing flow.
Beautiful. Now, let's do a quick review of some of the key vocabulary and phrases we used today. We'll say them, and you repeat after us. Ready?
Exam, midterm, final.
Nervous, anxious, butterflies in my stomach.
Prepared, study plan, cramming.
Flashcards, quiz me, go over it.
Get enough sleep, brain food, stay hydrated.
Double check, plenty of time. My mind went blank.
Multiple choice, true or false. Essay question.
Pace yourself, go over your answers.
How did you do? Treat yourself.
Passed with flying colors. Aced the test. Learn from your mistakes.
Excellent. You're doing great. Remember, the goal is communication, not perfection. Making mistakes is how you learn.
So, to wrap up our long chat today, exams are a part of life. They can be challenging, but with good preparation, a healthy routine, and a positive mindset, you can get through them. And every exam you take makes you stronger and more prepared for the next challenge.
Absolutely. We believe in you. You have the motive, the motivation. That's why we're MotiveX English. Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Good luck to all of you who have exams coming up. You can do it. Take a deep breath and do your best. That's all anyone can ask for.
And for everyone else, thanks for listening and practicing with us. Don't forget to follow us for more conversations. Share your own exam stories with us.
Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and take care.